Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus City Skylines. Once again, in the previous episode, we actually did quite a bit of building. I'm going to quickly put in some water pipes over here. This is our new residential, our new commercial area, which is what we built in the last episode. And I apologize in advance because this is probably going to be a bit of a shorter episode than I normally do, but honestly, just, you know, life gets in the way of things and such. So, yeah. Might be a little bit shorter than normal, but hopefully we'll get on with stuff. Right, we have this commercial area over here, which I've now designated. I'll unpause it, and hopefully that'll start springing up. Obviously, it's out of power. We understand that. This is what we did last episode, which is currently screaming that I haven't got any power, so I'm going to have to actually extend it over to there. Yeah, so this is where we've got, like, our new residential area, and it's not that big. It's, you know, it's quite small, actually. This area. It looks like it's a lot, but when you consider that, you know, the game is massive, it's not at all. But yeah, this is where we've got some, you know, nice new parks and schools and things like that, and people should be turning up. One of the problems we have is transport, and that's what people have been pointing out in the comments, that we don't really have any rail network. We do have over there. You know, we do have a rail network there, but we've got no one coming in via passenger train. That's something I really do need to resolve, and maybe we'll get onto that this episode. What we will do is we'll go to our bus, and we will actually go to the metro, because we do need a metro station. I'm going to put a metro station probably over this side around... I could put it around here. So I reckon I could put a metro station there, then a metro station there, and around here, and I'm gonna have like a ring that goes around, because at the moment we don't really have one. There we are, and then we'll connect up to that other metro station. So if we say, can we connect the rail network here? So we'd have to build a tunnel there, you see. Yep, connects the rail network up, and then we will go around and basically follow the road. And obviously this is going to be shouting about the lack of power, but that's something that they're just going to have to deal with. I've decided that I'm not a big fan of the way the game handles power. It's just... I just don't... Ooh. No, that's fine. Right, we need a we need a system that goes there, and then there, and then there. And this will connect up, obviously, all of the new... I said tram system, I don't mean tram. There we go. That's our new metro. Yes, we need... I'm not a big fan of the way it does power. I'm really not a big fan of the way it does power at all. It's just a little bit... I don't know, you need to do it, but then you need to run massive power lines, but then because it's so, you know, because stuff gets built on anywhere, then you then need to delete the power lines, and there's no underground power lines. It's a little bit annoying. Anyway, I've just noticed as well, we actually got new beach huts, look. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't want to live in these nice little houses, but, oh, there's a nice bus. As good as this looks nice, the Barlow residence, the Elm residence, the Myrtle residence, you know, Strawberry residence, all of these, oh, Moor residence, you get the idea, all of these nice residences. The problem is that this lake is filled of shit, so we've got a little bit of a problem there. Also, I need to probably think about moving these things. These are water pumping stations. They currently pump poo in, so yeah, we need to sort that out. Right, one thing I need to check is our residential, and yes, that's designated as residential. I'm going to put some more residential around that area there if we need to. But so far, people are popping up. We just don't have any big ones around here. What I need to do is actually go to more subways, and I need to put in some actual sort of metro system around here. So let's see what I can do. See what sort of metro system I can fit in without having to demolish huge buildings. Spin it around. Look at it. It's a nice weird shader, this one. I tell you what, I saw a shader. How did I find out about it? How did I find out about the shader? I checked it up on the Steam Workshop. There was a shader. It makes it look like Mirror's Edge. So the whole thing looks, the whole look of the game is basically white, pristine, with very sharp, bright colours. It looked beautiful. I might actually put the mod on at some point, because it did genuinely look absolutely amazing. How did I find out about that? I think it was Dan Hardcastle, Nerdcube. I'm pretty sure he tweeted about it. I might have found out from that way. I definitely saw it in the Steam Workshop as well. Anyway, I'm putting some of the old tram lines in. I keep saying tram, I don't mean tram! Metro lines. But they run around there, but I don't really know why. I mean, can I just run it from around here? The problem really is that these metro lines will just run sort of one end to another. And that's all I'm really getting. It just goes from one area to another. Once, however, we have it go all the way around and that way, it'll then connect up to this one here, so it'll look a bit better. So we'll see what happens. Right. Good news. Good news, everyone! We've got some metro lines. Actually, these metro stations are actually now working, like, you know, properly now, but they've got power. That one is currently out of power, which is why it's not working properly. But it will get power because we're getting buildings go around here. And speaking of buildings, let me just check something. There's power. Oh, we can't demolish these power lines yet. Eventually we will be able to once they join up, but we're not there yet. Let me just check school availability. Education for primary, secondary and university is all fine. Bus routes are fine. We've got fire safety pretty good. We've got around here it's not bad actually, but over here is a little bit problematic. So I am going to put a fire station in, I guess, there. That's fire safety sort of there. Crime is all good. Rather, there's, you know, not much crime. And, yeah, generally we're progressing along okay. We don't really have any other buildings. There's a couple of things I want to get. I really need to get a port up, but where I'm putting my port is actually there. I'm probably going to put my harbour over... I mean, it's easy to zoom out like that. No, it's not. My harbour's going to be around here, I think. I can't put it there, because it's got this beach thing, it just doesn't look right. So that's going to, we'll have like industry there. We can't put it upstream because, upstream. Yeah, we can't put it upstream because, well, as you can see, we've got a big dam there. This one isn't connected to the sea, and there's not enough sort of power. So yeah, basically, I have to buy this bit of land to have proper transport. So we'll see how we get on with that one. Right, these are all shouting about the lack of power, which is, I admit it is a bit of an issue, so I will help them out by doing... Help them out as if I'm doing them a favour. No, they're getting there, look. Almost there with power. Come on. If I put them on this side... This is what I mean about the power problem. It's not just a simple matter of connecting them up, because there's road in the way. Oh dear, oh dear. They'll connect up from this side of the city eventually, but everything's going out of business, which is not good. So, can we connect them up? There we go. That's connected up for now. That'll change. I'll get rid of that at some point. Not a big fan of the power thing. Right. The chirp is chirping. So Stephen Holmes, there's a weird smell coming from the apartment next door. Is that what a dead person smells like? I don't know. They are shouting about something around here. No, it looks like everything's alright. Whoa, look at them. Wow. Superb strategy games. Office building. Fantastic. Gold Woman Investments. Prudence Insurance. Insurances again. And again. Look at all the insurance companies. Superb strategy games. More investments, more strategy games. Consultants Inc. Very generic name, isn't it? Right, so most of these are abandoned, and they're saying that they don't have people to work there. I think what's happened is because I've placed loads of... Actually, one thing I haven't checked is trash. Our incineration status is okay, but I think I do need to get another incinerator at some point. There we go, I'll get one put in. Yeah, what I've done is I've placed too much industry, and even though the buildings are there, there's not many people working there. This is actually our steel. Oh, steel works. Nice. Not enough workers, and some of them are abandoned. I will just check our ore or our resource levels. It looks like that is pretty much been ored out. There's no ore left there. It is now pretty much fertile land. So what I'll do, I will go to our districts. And that is called some Crescent Hills or something? Yes. What I'll do instead, I will go to my districts and I'll extend this one and wipe out the old, because we don't need it. There we go, generic farming zone, and that'll change all that to farming. Nice. Right. So, Chirper. What's he chirping about? Water works to tell citizens not to drink tap water. Have I got a problem with water? Water availability is good. We actually need another water pumping station, so I'll put one in. Oh, we're getting close to needing another one. This is the problem here. That this sewerage outlet, they're leaving it in there. See, I have a problem. I get another bit of land unlocked in a bit, right? Another 2x2 area. I really need this one so I can put the pumping stations here, so it goes down there and out. I could change it to put them over here and flow that way into the sea. You know what? It might be an idea doing it that way instead. Let's have a quick look. Put them around there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And connect the pipes up. Even if this is just a temporary solution, any solution is better than no solution. There we go. And then delete these. There we go. And that should hopefully get rid of a lot of the sewage problem. Sewage treatment's fine. And that should resolve that. That should hopefully resolve that issue. Yes. Right, okay, so we're doing very well on the money front. We've got 1.2 million generic units of currency, and as for people, we're up to 34,000, which is actually about the same as we had last episode. It's just it hasn't really increased a lot. Not too sure why. I think we need another wave of people coming in. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to probably mess around with the rail system, because the current rail system, let's be quite honest with each other, is, well, it's bloody miles away. It's over there. And we need to get it closer in. And I don't know what I can do other than spurring it off here, driving it round, going across here, putting a system there, and then going back out that way. That might work. So let's pause it and we'll try it, because I need a rail system in. So, passenger rail, train station, an actual train station. I think there. What I'm going to have to do actually is delete this road and the Opera House. There we go. And then we go to our rail system, and we will start putting some rails in. We'll go forward like that, and then we'll go forward to about there, and then over. That looks quite nice. And then as straight as we like, and then connect it up to. See, they don't really connect up very well. See the way they spur off. They don't. The rail doesn't work like you would expect. It doesn't. It does that look. You see where it's like very, very sharp. It doesn't sort of curve. Like, in fact, what it doesn't do, it doesn't do the Sid Meier's sort of curve off, which is weird to me. So we'll put it. Best to do it from there. There we go, something like that. There's the rail system. Then we need to connect the other end up, which will be pretty sharp. I'll be honest, it's going to be very, very sharp indeed. And then it's going to go along here. It's going to power down the other thing. I'm going to have to deal with that. Oh my good grief, that looks terrible. No, I don't like that at all. That's getting gone. Let's get rid of that. That looks absolutely horrible. Get rid of that. That's going to power down this thing, but it should be connected up elsewhere. No, it's not. Damn it. I'll put the rail system in properly. Let me get rid of these bits. what I'm going to have to do is curve it right round, like really far round. Really hard round to there. To about there. And then we'll go for a straight rail. And hopefully it will follow the road and work out which it... Yes, that's much better. It's not overly good, but it's much better. Overly good. That's a set of words now. It's always been a set of words, just doesn't sound right. Let's connect it up to there. Right. Okay, we'll demolish that. And demolish all of these. So we're going to have to reconnect that up somehow. And I think the best thing to do is get rid of these. We don't need them anymore. And we will run it over this side. Okay? So we'll pull it out like that. And then into there. Right? So that should power. All of that up. Yep, that's resolved all of that. And now we have a rail station. Nice. And we'll just put trees or something around there. Just make it look a bit different. What else do we need? We need, yeah, the parks and such, because it currently looks a bit horrible. So we'll put like nice little parks or something. Oh my good grief, that's a massive park. They're all smaller than ones. There's one. And yeah, that'll have to do. Right, rail system. We have a rail system. I want to see trains. Where are the trains? Here's a train. That's a cargo train. Come on. Where are the trains? Where are the trains? Don't know if the train's coming. I don't think we're going to see any trains, are we? That's a shame. Anyway, that's put in. That's good. Now, realistically, I would then start to put in bus routes from that area. But there is a metro centre right opposite, and there's a bus route right there as well, which actually goes pretty much all the way around. I'm going to put another bus route in, which will go down there and go down here. Because currently we don't have any way of going into these different areas. Yeah, we don't actually have a bus route in here, which is a weird one. Thought I did. Stop there and then go to that side and then go straight across. Come on. There we are. And obviously you can imagine passengers coming out, getting on the bus, and then going into this nice, lovely, high-density shopping district. Nice. And then back down the other side, like so. And then how they're going to connect that up, I have no idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat. Watch this. What you do, get a little bit of road. And you do that. Okay, the reason you do that, and it is a cheat, actually, I'll delete that bit. I'll put a double road in there. Put that in, right? The reason you put that in is because you can then have buses there. Stop there. Look, there's an option. It's a way to turn round. That's all it is. Just a way for the bus to turn round. Top gear, top tip. Oh, wait, look! Yeah! Trains! Passenger train. Fantastic. Oh, we got trains in. You beauty. Right, so we're getting a lot more people now. It's going up, actually, quite a lot. That is good. Let me check our power levels. Power levels are fine. And we are only using wind turbines and these dams. One dam there. One dam over there. That's all we're using. We're just using dams. I will put a couple more of these in. A couple more of these wind turbines. Obviously, that's going to upset some of these people who live around here. But sorry, you sort of knew it when you looked at that. Looks like the pollution is receding from this area. I could, if I want to, get rid of that dam and it should flow out a lot better, a lot faster. But I'll leave it for now. Looks like we've got some nice farming there. Still waiting for workers, but they will get there. Why have we got that problem? I don't know whether it's to do with I've got my high-tech housing, the education boost. Making young adults automatically choose education over working, prioritises education over working for young adults, increases education budget by 25%. I'm going to get rid of that. What I don't like about that is that it implies that going into education early rather than getting a job is better, which I don't think there's a better. I think it's, you know, there might be better for you, but I don't think, you know, I don't think, say, for example, you should, you know, if you want to, you know, you shouldn't be forced to say, oh, well, you know, go to college and do things if you want to just be a farmer or a plumber or whatever. You know what I mean? If you just want to work in a factory, then that's your prerogative as a person who is alive and can make their own choices for themselves. So that sort of, I don't like that. I might choose way of working. Prioritize education over working for young adults. I mean, that's just generally how it's accepted, that that's how it is, that people generally go into education before they do that. But the way this game works is it prioritizes it, and, you know, it sort of not forces them in that way, but I don't know, is it actually affecting this? I don't know if it's affecting the worker thing. I don't think there's a real readout to tell me otherwise. I'm going to keep it on because I thought it might have been affecting that, but apparently not. I think it's just a case of lack of people, but we are getting more people now. And it looks like that has expanded to where I wanted it to be, so we can get rid of a lot of these power lines now. We don't need most of them. These two sections are not connected up yet. We do actually have solar power now. We can put solar generation stations in. Don't know where we'd want to put them, but we can put them in if we wanted to. Probably put them around this area here. It says it's noisy. I can't imagine it being that noisy. It's solar. Solar generally isn't that noisy. Right. We do need to put in the opera house. We need to put the opera house back in. Where can I put the opera house? How about we put the opera house... Accessibility is lower over there. I don't know why. Let's put it there. Okay. Accessibility low over that corner. Do you know what it might be? It's because we haven't got an on and off ramp over here. I think we'll fix that. We'll go to roads and we will delete these sections here, and obviously all the cars are still on it. We'll go, oh crap, and then, you know, fly off and die, like sort of die hard. Let us get some on and off ramps in, and we'll spin it so it's... Needs to be a little bit further actually. You see all the cars just disappear. Just like, yes, yes, we understand that you're placing that. Okay. Oh. There. Okay. And highways. And remember, these are one way, so you have to make sure you're placing them in the right direction. Which I've messed up several times before, I assure you. And... we're going to connect this up. Like that, and then... Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Should really put a roundabout here, shouldn't I? But we don't really have that option. There's an intersection, and there's another intersection. It's not fancy at all, but it sort of does the job. Right. We've got a bit of a power problem here. Or have we? No. What's happened? Don't need them ones anymore. Nor do we need these. See, the only reason I'm running them is because of that thing there that needs power, because obviously it's got a bit of a distance. It's got some. It's quite far away, so we need to put them in there. That should have now give a lot more access. Let me just check. That's transport. Transport is fine. It's in one of these districts. There. That's still got low access there. I don't understand why it's got low access, because we do have a lot of public transport going around there, and we've got a metro station there. Not sure. I'll worry about it later. Right, speaking of metro stations, let us get a metro station put in around here, I think. Metro station there, metro station there, metro station opposite there, I think, and then finally in that one there, and then we're almost done, so just put the final one in and around like that. And we can connect it up to that one, so let's give it a go. We'll connect it to that rail system there, and then all the way around the back. Now, obviously, I need to just finalize it like that. They're saying they're out of power, which we understand, but we can sort that out later. And connect that rail up there. Then we'll have a car going from there and there and there, and we don't even know what's gonna, how much problem this is gonna cause. And yes, and we'll just finish this one off like so. Okay, so what we need to do is see, the problem with the rail system at the back is that we need to get we need to power it up. You know what, I'm gonna leave it there, because next episode we will probably run in some power lines to there, and we need to put the bus routes in, and yeah, just basically crack on with it. So I think, yeah, we'll leave it there. Comments in the comments, and I think we will hopefully get that one sorted. But it is growing nicely, as you can see. We've still got 36,000. It is increasing, but it's still taking a while. We'll get there eventually. We're not, swimming our own filth like we were before. You can see that's all receding now, and we're generally doing okay. So, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.